Yo, what's up, everybody? It looks like the world's coming to an end. It never ends, folks. Don't ever give up. Halloween's around the corner. What's the date today? October the 24th. Everything might be falling down. In my neck of the woods, Vancouver, British Columbia, we had a massive mini earthquake, 6.5 that just hit just over the islands. In Vancouver Island, down south near Seattle, deep underwater. I don't know how deep it went, but it looks like things are happening. Major changes, tsunamis, earthquakes. I saw what happened in Singapore. Very, very sad. Lots of people died. So it looks like the Ring of Fire and these super earthquakes, super volcanoes, they're about to start to rumble. So, warning to everybody here on the West Coast, make sure you prepare an emergency kit. Prepare for anything. It could happen this week. It could happen tomorrow. It's going to be a rocky ride the rest of this year. It's true down south. They got the midterms here in my neck of the woods. We had the municipal elections that went pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't get to vote. And certain people lost. It had to lose. Some people lost. I'm actually glad they lost. Because these people think they're bulletproof. Even the current mayors that just got elected, they're not bulletproof. Just remember, things will change. Okay? You might think you're bulletproof. It doesn't matter what city you live in. You're not bulletproof. Things are going to change by the end of the year. I'm predicting more elections coming. So just keep watching the television. Alright? It's not just the United States, it's around the world. Lots more snap elections are going to be happening in the blink of an eye. More scandals are going to be coming our way. In terms of sports, man, how about those Giants? Not playing too good. But how about the Vancouver Canucks? They're looking good. They got Pedersen coming back. Bessler's hurt, but they're playing good. They're playing Vegas tonight. Should be a good game. They're playing good this year. The Montreal Canadiens are playing good this year. Man, so many teams have really turned their game on so far this season. Nashville Predators have got off to a good start. A lot of teams have done good. Toronto Maple Leafs playing amazing by adding a player like John Tavares to go with Patrick Marleau. You go with Austin Matthews, the top scorer in the league. There's talk they'll probably bring back Nylander. I'm hearing rumors that Nylander doesn't want to go back to the Leafs. There's a chance he might be traded. And don't be surprised if it's the Washington Capitals or the New York Rangers. The Capitals, because his dad used to play for the Capitals. And he has a good rapport with the Capital management. And Capitals have a lot of pieces. Rangers have a lot of pieces that the Leafs do need. They need defense. Unless they get the defense, I don't think the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to do anything in the playoffs this year. Everyone's saying they're going to win the Cup, they're getting young, shoot ready, and all this other garbage. But unless they get a defenseman, two rock solid defensemen, I think if Freddie Anderson goes down with a massive knee injury, they're done. Their season's already over. So they're going to have to get a stud defenseman. They're going to get someone that is a stud who can carry the puck up the ice, block shots, do it all. Physical, that type of defenseman. Ron Hainsey's good. Jake Gardner's not a physical defenseman. Morgan Riley's doing the best he can, but he needs more help. He doesn't have it. Nazem Kadri's got to start scoring, or they might think about trading him. So there's a lot of pieces on this Leafs team that could be moved, or they might move some of their young players in their minor league system and some draft picks to get some help as we get close to the trade deadline next year. But we'll see what happens. The Leafs are looking good. The Minnesota Wild, they look okay. They're not the greatest right now. The Edmonton Oilers are struggling. The Pittsburgh Penguins looked amazing last night. Crosby versus McDavid. Crosby just showed he's still one of the game's best players when he turns his game on. He might be getting up there in age. You can see with his knee problems, I guess, from the concussions, but he has knee problems like anybody else. Cristiano Ronaldo, all those great superstars around the world, even LeBron James, they're all starting to see the age to start catch up with them. When I used to play, I never played professionally, but I just played for fun. You reach a certain age, your body starts to deteriorate, but that's what happens. It happens to the best of us. You never know in this game. Hey, the World Series, it's been pretty good. The Dodgers versus the Red Sox. First time these two teams have played each other since the Brooklyn Bridesmaids took on the Boston Red Sox in 1915. And who won that World Series? None other than the Boston Red Sox. But it's been a long time since then, since Babe Ruth, was a Red Sox, and they sold him for nothing. So at the end of the day, it's baseball. Baseball's good. This World Series has been good. It's 1-0 in the series for Boston. Tonight, David Price is pitching. I saw an inning, a couple innings of it. It looks good. It's a good World Series. Dodgers look like they got to get a win here. They got to get a win tonight. It's important to get a split, but you never know. It comes down to pitching. It comes down to hitting. I think Machado, he's really got the Boston fans really mad with him. Puig's another one's got the fans mad with him. They become the villains in these series, like against Milwaukee. The Milwaukee series was great. It was amazing to see what the Milwaukee Brewers were able to do with their bullpen. You've seen what they can do. You see? So it's all pitching by committee. It's the same thing with hitting by committee. Everybody's got to contribute. And I think that's the key. When everyone is focused, most times, at the end of the day, it gets done. As they work together as a team, and it gets done. And some movie news. It looks like Wonder Woman has been knocked back 7 months. Looks like they're going to be doing some other work to the movie. Kind of sucks for fans of Wonder Woman 2. I really wanted to see it as part of the DC universe, and sucks. I was really anticipating that movie next year. And the same thing with the X-Men one, Dark Phoenix and New Mutants. So I think it's going to be because of Avengers 4. I think Avengers 4 is going to be special. So I think we're going to be really excited. I mean, Shazam, it might have Superman in it, so he might have a major role in it. So we'll see what happens. They say Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill are done. No, they're not done. I think you'll see them in the future. They're going to be in a bunch of these movies. They're going to have a lot of cameos. They don't have their own movies out for a while. They might have other people playing them, but they will be the same characters. They will be the main characters of this universe. But you'll probably see them in cameos. You'll see a lot of cameos of these guys until their movies are ready to hit the big screen. So get used to a lot of cameos of Henry Cavill. He'll probably show up in Shazam. He'll probably show up in Suicide Squad 2. And I believe he'll be in Supergirl. So I expect to see a lot of Henry Cavill in a lot of these movies, a lot of cameos. So get used to seeing Superman in a lot of movies, and the fans are going to be really excited because I'm going to be excited. That's for sure, baby. And Wonder Woman. You might see Gail in a few movies just popping up. Flashpoint, you probably see her in that one. She might show up in Supergirl. There's another teen movie the ladies are going to be doing, like Birds of Prey. You might see some cameos. You might see Commissioner Gordon, J.K. Simmons. So, you're going to see a lot of cool things. A lot of things are changing. Sky's the limit, So, you never know in this game. It's the movie business. It's tough. It's not easy. It's just like sports. It's tough. It's not easy. Lakers are 0-3. It's a tough business. Raptors are 3-0. It's amazing. Detroit Pistons 3-0. Blake Griffin 50-point game. Unbelievable. I saw the highlights. It's amazing. It's good to see the Detroit Pistons back in business. The bad boys. It's good to see. Detroit's been so bad for so long. Look at the Red Wings. They're struggling. So it's good to see the Detroit Pistons give the fans of Michigan, Detroit, a chance to win. It's just like we got to bring the jog back in the midterms, right? Make America great again. Make Canada great again. That's what Doug Ford's about to do. He's about to make Ontario great again, isn't he? That's terrible. To all those people that are trying to just get by and have minimum wage going down, it's amazing to think. At one time in my life, I worked for only $6, $6.50 an hour. That was back in 2007 and in 2006. So, these people don't joke. They really want you to work for nothing. They're so evil. These big corporations, these big fat cats, they get all the bonuses, and you, the people, you and me, we don't have enough to eat. We don't have enough to live. But guess what? It's about to change. When we're back on the gold standard, everybody will be able to afford to buy whatever they need. Food will be plentiful. Don't worry about it. Things will change. Just give it time. Sometime in the 2020s, expect the gold standard to make its comeback. But right now, we got to deal with what we have to deal with. Things are falling. But that's what has to happen before things will get better. This is the one and only Mark Anthony Spencer for October the 24th, 2018. Remember, folks, just take it one day at a time. You'll be just fine. I'm never giving up on this mission called life. We got to work together, folks. It's a team effort. The forces of darkness want us to lose. We got to win. We got to win this one. It's the fourth quarter. It's the third period. It's the final moment, bottom of the ninth, trying to win the game, the World Series, the Stanley Cup. We got to work together, folks. Do the right things in life. Try to stay out of trouble. Hey, it's good to see cannabis legalized in Canada. I don't think it's a great idea, but it's cool. I don't know how long it'll last. The next government come in, I'm predicting, I already know in the future, the next government comes in and they go back to making it illegal again. But we'll see what happens. The future can be changed. Now everything's written in stone. You, the people, can always change the future. In my years of studying Nostradamus and my own prophecies and my own predictions on things that are going to happen in the future. Mount Vesuvius is a massive volcano in Italy. There's talk, maybe in February next year, it might blow. It hasn't blown in about 7,000 years. So I'm praying some of these volcanoes don't even blow. And I'm praying no more super quakes, but I'm predicting in the next 3 years, a super quake is coming here to the West Coast. We got a taste of it recently. We're going to have more taste of some more aftershocks. Rumors of tsunamis, rumors of flooding, rumors of a massive snowfall that will cover half of Canada. It's coming, folks. So just be prepared this winter. You're going to see temperatures change. You're going to see in November, 3 days in November, maybe near the mid part of November, when it's going to be so hot up in Yukon territories, Alaska, a temperature around 40 plus degrees for 3 days. It's going to be the hottest time in the history of North America and the planet in that part of the polar ice cap. So the changes to the planet are continuing. It's going to get worse instead of getting better. You've seen the earthquakes, you've seen the hurricanes, you've seen the floods, and more I've seen in the prophecies and my own predictions I made back in 2001. They're all coming to pass. I mean, you've seen it all. You've seen changes in the government. You've seen the drug war. You've seen the war on terror. You've seen everything. You've seen corruption. You've seen it all. Things are changing. You, the people, can change the future. Just do the right thing, folks. This is the one Lawyer Spencer for some news and some notes for October 2018. We'll see you in the future. Hasta Felisa, baby.